Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to explain about the polymorphism. What is polymorphism? It is also one of the important concept in the OOPS, where I'm explaining the inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation. So these are the some concepts in the OOPS. So this polymorphism is also the one of the important concept in the object oriented programming languages. So this is not only in the Python. We have even in Java, C++ also. But how we'll be using this polymorphism in Python, let's understand. So the concept is same in all the languages, but usage of using the algorithm which we'll be using in the particular language will be the different. So to understand about this polymorphism, first understand what is this word mean. Like polymorphism, split the word into two parts, like poly and another word is morphism. What is a poly? In general English, what is poly? It's like a many or multiple. Yes or no? It's poly means more than one, or many will consider the poly. Morphism means forms. Yes or no? So the combination of both is many forms, multiple forms. Polymorphism is nothing but many forms. Yes or no? So that is the meaning of polymorphism in basic English. Yes or no? So in the basic English, what is polymorphism? It's like a many forms. Poly means many, morphism means forms, like many forms. Okay? Yes. And in programming, polymorphism means the main logic comes here. So in the polymorphism, it contains same function name. So the function name in that will be same. So I already explained you what is about the function, how to define the function and how to call the function. Yes, on everything I explained you in detail. So if you are coming without watching that videos, please watch my previous videos and come to this video so that you can understand about this everything very clearly. If not, you will get confusion of each and everything. So I explained you about the functions when I'm explaining. So the function name which is there should be same. So if you use two or more functions in a single class, the function name of the two or more names of that function should be same. Yes or no? So take an example. If we take a particular class name as A. So in the particular class name A, we have used the three functions. So the three function names is only B. The function name of the three functions is only B. Yes or no? So that is known as a polymorphism. So we'll be using the same function name. We'll be using the same function name for the particular class. For the particular class, we'll be using the same function name. But the arguments which we used in that function may differ. That the function name which we are defining, that will be the same. The arguments can be differ. So in one function it can have two arguments, in the other function it may have three arguments depending upon the situation, but the function name will be the same. That is the main scenario. As soon, so in this way we have some types of the using this polymorphism. So we have basically two types of polymorphism, which is runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. Don't worry, I will be explaining you about these types very clearly, but as of now understand these are of two types, which is runtime and compile time. Okay, the key difference in the data types and the number of arguments used in the function. So we'll be working with this. So I think you understood what is polymorphism, which is nothing but the many forms. Means we'll be using the same function name, but which is there in the particular class. So but the arguments can be differ, but the function name will be same. So how we'll be working with the same function name in the different ways? That is the scenario for the polymorphism. So basically we have two things, which is inbuilt polymorphism function and user defined polymorphic function. So we have these two types of functions, which is inbuilt and user defined. So inbuilt means, which is inbuilt, we have Python only provided some functions to use. So which is user defined means we have to use, the user have to explicitly define the function. Yes or no? So I will be explaining about this both, don't worry. So inbuilt means we have some inbuilt functions like len. Take an example of len. Len is used to find the length of the characters. Suppose we have an array. How many letters are there? Like how many elements are there? to identify how many letters are there in a particular array, we'll be using the len function to find the number of characters or number of elements which are there. Yes or no? So take the example of this thing. Print len of geeks. So this is the word as geek. So how many letters we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the inner output will be displaying the 5 as a thing. Why? Because we have 5 letters, 5 characters in a word. So take an example of number, which is an integer. We have 3 numbers like 10, 20, 30. So it will be displaying the 3 as a output because we have 3 numbers. Here the characters, because it is in the form of a word, letters. Here it is in the form of a number. So in the Python we have this len function to identify the length of the particular characters or the numbers or the elements. So this is inbuilt polymorphic function where we have implicitly the Python only provided us to find the length of the thing. As so now I will be showing you explicitly, don't I will be showing you practically, don't worry. Okay, look at here. Here I have taken the array of 5 numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm trying to find out the length of this array. So we are getting the 5 as a output. Okay, by using this len function we can find the number of numbers, like number of elements which are there in a particular array. Okay, now let's try how to find the string type of words also, text. Let's consider one string element as Python, and let's try to find the length of the characters. How many things are there? Yeah, 6. So we have 6 characters in the Python. Okay, now so this len is one built-in function in the polymorphism. So not only the len, we have so many built-in methods in the Python. Let's see what are the other methods which are there in the Python. Not only the len function, we have even str, in, float, a range, a max to find the maximum, and a min to find the minimum in the particular array. Range is nothing but the max minus min. So it in means nothing but the integer value. As you know, to convert the particular text format to integer, so we have to use explicitly the in, which is inbuilt. Str also it's to convert into the string format. Float also to convert into the float format. As so no, even the sums to sum the both the numbers or to sum the particular values. Open, sorted, and type to find the what is the type of the particular value. As so no, so these are some inbuilt functions which we'll be using in the Python. So this I explained previously also, but now understand. So these are some inbuilt functions which we'll be using in the Python. So this is inbuilt, no need to write the code for this. So we have already have inbuilt, we can use directly. Okay, now user defined means we have to write the code explicitly. Okay, now here directly we can use the sum which is inbuilt. As for now, to add the particular two elements we can use the sum inbuilt function to use inbuilt. But without using inbuilt, by using user defined we can use in this way. So we have to define the function by using some add. Okay, add is nothing but the function name, and we have used some arguments which is x and y, and we are trying to print x plus y, and what are the values for that, what are the arguments of that x and y parameters, which is 2 and 3 we are passing. So we'll be getting the 5 as a output. Now instead of this we can directly use the sum which is 2 comma 3. So sum 2 comma 3 means directly we'll be getting the 5, which is inbuilt way. Okay, this is user defined way. You can try in your own way. Okay, no one will be restricted to use only in the form user defined way only. So if they will be restricted to use only user defined, you have to use user defined. So in some areas they will say don't use any built-in functions, try with your own user defined way. So at that time we have to not use this user defined functions, we have to try with our own logic. So at that time we have to use this thing also. So I'm explaining you both the ways how to use. So in this way, in this way, the output will be the same. If you use inbuilt or the user defined, the output will be the same. But in the inbuilt, we'll be completing the code in 1 or 2 lines. But user defined means we have to focus on some code. Okay. So that is the main difference. Now look at here. I will be showing you the clear difference between the built-in and user defined. Now look at here. Here I have used the sum, which is built-in function. So here I have taken the array which is 1 and 4, 1 comma 4, and I'm using the sum as a built-in function, and I'm trying to add the both the numbers which is 1 and 4. So the output will be 5. Okay, it is simple. Now how to use the same code by using a user defined. So we have to use a function, function definition, function call, everything we have to do. So this is the defining the function, and let's take the function name is add, and let's take the parameters as p comma q, and let's close this, and let's take the return type. Let's consider this is a plus yeah, it's p, no, yeah, p plus q, and let's try to call. After defining the function, it's mandatory to call the function also. No, we have to call the function. In that we'll be taking the parameters which is 1 and 4. Okay, now let's try. Now we have to print no this thing, this statement. Yeah, now look at here, we are getting the 5. So in the before scenario also we are getting the 5, now also we are getting the 5, means we can use that one also and this thing also. But what is the difference between this and this? Here we are using by using the user defined function which is sum. By using the sum we have wrote the code, but here we need some logic. Okay, why? Because it is user defined, the user only have to define the some code. Yes or no? So to add particular two elements, we have to use the two parameters, and we have to write the what is the main logic of sum, which is x plus y. Yes or no? So the everything we have to specify for the user defined code. Inbuilt, we have they only provided us that sum is only the inbuilt thing, where in that only we have to add the what, not only here two, even more than two also we can add. So it is not restricted to add only the two elements, we can take more than two elements also, it will be printing. Yeah, I will show that thing also so that you can have the clarity of using this inbuilt sum. Yeah, and not only two elements, we can take more than two elements also, and the large elements also will not get any type of an error. Okay, now let's see we are getting the sum of all the elements which are there in this a. Okay, in this way we can use this user difference, so it is very useful. Yes or no for the thing? Yeah, we can use in this way also, and in this way also. It completely depends upon the user to use. And that's it about this user defined and the built-in functions in which we'll be using in the Python. And that's it for this video. And in my next video I will be explaining you about the types of the polymorphism, which is very important while working with the programming and the projects. And I think now you are in the stage, and what is a polymorphism and how to use this built in the user defined functions. And that's it for this video. Let's meet in next video. Thanks for watching.